Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. My dear students of O1, sorry, my dear students of O2, that is both boys and girls, welcome to all of you to join the meeting. Today's topic is the age pyramid. My dear students, first of all, I'm going to tell you the definition of the age pyramid. Age pyramid, it's a type of bar graph that illustrates the structure of population. This is called age pyramid. Again, I'm going to repeat. It's a type, basically age pyramid. It's a type of bar graph that illustrates the structure of population. So please watch this picture. This is age pyramid, and this age pyramid is clearly, it's a type of bar graph that illustrates the structure of population. Structure of population means, the definition of structure of population is, that is percentage of males and females are given. Percentage of males or females is called the structure of population. For what purpose the age pyramid is designed, or for what purpose age pyramid is constructed? My dear students, to show the distribution of population according to age wise, then age pyramid is designed. How it is designed, I'm going to tell you. Basically, it's a good indicator related to the distribution of population according to age wise. To make an age pyramid, the population of an area is divided into 5 years age group on the basis of genders. Genders means the percentage of males and the females, and each age group is represented by bars with a 5 years age group. This is called age pyramid. Again, I'm going to tell you, age pyramid is designed just to show the distribution of population according to age wise. My dear students, I have one shape of the one figure of the age pyramid, that is called population pyramid of Pakistan. So first of all, I'm going to tell you the different type of the necessary information are given on this age pyramid. So first of all, look toward this side. This age pyramid has a broad base as well as the tapering peak. The broad base indicates there is a high proportion of the children in Pakistan. According to this age pyramid, high proportion of the children means there is a high birth rate in Pakistan. Then there is a high proportion of the children in the sum of age. And children we consider, that is 0 to 14, that is called children. And 15 to 59, 15 to 59, we say it's a active population or working population. And 60 to above, that is elderly people or old people. So this pyramid is showing, I said, this pyramid is showing a broad base. Broad base indicates that a high proportion of the children in Pakistan, it means that there is a high birth rate. This pyramid is going upwards with a tapering peak. Tapering peak on the top side, that indicates less number of the elderly people. Less number of elderly people, that shows there is a high death rate in Pakistan. So, my dear students, I'm going to tell you age pyramid. This is called simple information that are hidden on the same type of age pyramid related to Pakistan country. My dear students, basically there are two types of age pyramid. One age pyramid is called expansive or progressive age pyramid, and the other pyramid is called regressive age pyramid. So what is expansive or progressive age pyramid? Progressive age pyramid basically belong from the developing country or underdeveloped country, just like as the Pakistan. So what are the main symptoms or conditions? Then we can say it's a age pyramid that is progressive. When an age pyramid that has a broad base and a tapering peak is called a progressive age pyramid. And the age which pyramid is called a regressive age pyramid. My dear students, it's a regressive age pyramid is belong from the developed country, just like as you are watching on the screen. The age pyramid is shown here, belong to Italy of the year 2016. So the main terms and condition this type of the age pyramid has a narrow base, narrow base, and broad in middle, as well as also top in and broad in the top side. So it means this type of the age pyramid is called regressive. The main symptom, narrow base mean less proportion of the children, mean the birth rate is fully controlled. And broad in middle, it means that maximum people are in a working age or active population. And on the top side, you are watching, there is 100+ people, mean maximum people are in the old age, because the death rate is fully controlled. So then this type of the age pyramid is called regressive. So simple here, examiner can ask the question, describe the difference between progressive age pyramid or regressive age pyramid. A simple can be asked, why age pyramid is called a progressive age pyramid, or why it is called a regressive age pyramid. And according to the characteristics or terms and conditions that I told you, you can add in your answer, then mark will be given. The next one is according to this age pyramid, the first question, because step by step we shall solve some sample question for better understanding. So according to this age pyramid that you are watching in figure 4, what information is displayed in a population pyramid? So that is simple. Different type of the information have been displayed in this age pyramid. The number one is you are watching on the scale, you are watching on the screen that the males and the females are given in the percentage. This is one. Number two, that is in 5 years age group, that is distributed in 5 years age group. So two information has been displayed on this age pyramid. The next question is, describe the overall shape of the graph or population pyramid. So my dear students, this overall shape, this is a different question from the question number 1. My dear students, this overall shape is triangular or concave. This is one. And number 2 is it has a broad base as well as the tapering peak. Broad base and a tapering peak, as well as there is a bulge of the male, there is a bulge of males that is at the age of 60, and the bulge of also male at the age of 30. So these are the features or overall shape of the age pyramid. Actually, according to age pyramid, I solved two questions. The first is, what information is displayed in a population pyramid, and the second, describe the overall shape of the graph or pyramid shown. The next one is distribution of population by age composition. As earlier I told, according to age pyramid, there are 3 groups. Number 1 is 0 to 14 years, that is called children, and 15 to 59 years, that is called working population or active population, and the third one is 60 above 60 years and over, that is called elderly people. So it's a distribution of population by age wise or age composition. So my dear students, next, this is another age pyramid I have. So according to this age pyramid, the first question that examiner has asked, describe the age distribution, describe the distribution of population according to age, right? So here X is children, and Y that is started 15 to 59, it's an active or working population, and the Z is the 60 to 75 or over 75, that is elderly people. So it's a simple question. So this type the question can also be asked. So next one is listen my dear student, according to the first age pyramid that I describe and fully explain. So there are some information, like as according to the first age pyramid that was called progressive age pyramid, that purely belong from the Pakistan. So that's showing the broad base, and broad base indicates there is a high proportion of the children and there is a high birth rate in Pakistan. But when there is a number of children, it has also the effects on the economy as well as on the development of a country. So what type of the effects or what type of the effects on the economy? First of all, my dear student, the children, I already told you, it consists of 0 to 14 years. And Children's, they are just like as the flower. So for proper look after, so special care is needed. When there is a maximum children in Pakistan, mean that cause overpopulation, and overpopulation is really a hazard. In this way, our dependent population will increase. Dependent population mean that depend on others, mean depend on elders. So their population increase, and in future we also face the shortage of food. Maybe we all, due to shortage of food, to fulfill the demand of the kids as well as the other growing population, government will import lot of the food resources from abroad. So for proper look after, uh, special care is needed. In case of any kind of the problem related to health, mean more hospitals are needed, more doctors are needed, more doctors are needed for proper treatment, as well as for giving their education. More schools and more children are also needed. But in case of maximum children, then the child labor will also increase in our country. So it's a problems in case of maximum birth rate. On the other side, when the number of elderly people are likely to have increased since 1998, because the death rate is controlled in our country, and the death rate is controlled due to advancement in medicines, as well as a number of availability of the number of the doctors, the hospitals, the clinics, as well as we have a good transport system that quickly transported the patients from home to other side. For example, the big role of the 1122 service is really appreciable. So in case of when number of the elderly people increase, so it has also good and a bad effect. Good effect, like as the first one is when the elderly people basically they work as a security guard. When the active population went to their offices or to fulfill their assignments, so the elderly people they work as a guard or a security guard. As well as if elderly people are educated, they also give the education to their nephews and the niece. As well as when the elderly people if retired from the government job, so they also get the pension, and their pension also used at homes to run the system of homes successfully. So I think these, as well as the elderly people also give good advice to the youngsters. So these are the good effects of the elderly, but it has also bad effects too. I mean, in case of uh, when number of elderly people increase, so dependent population increase. To especially special rooms will be constructed to look after, and basically the elderly people that is mm, their look after is just like as the kid, and that need a special type of the food, and we are already facing the food shortage, and more medical services are also needed to such peoples. So basically these are the problems or bad effects of the elderly people. My dear students, on the other side, you are watching, it's another age pyramid. So I'm going to describe and explain from the different angles because you all understood easily. This age pyramid is quite different with the others you watched already. This age pyramid shows the population pyramid for Pakistan for 2006. Uh, According to this age pyramid has a different features, like as the base is narrow, and that is broad in middle, and also the top in, also the broad in top. So this is the feature. Again, I'm going to tell you according to this age pyramid, the features are quite different. First of all, the base is narrow, broad in middle, and broad in top. This is the features. But the question is, give one possible reason for each change identified in above question. This narrow base is due to because that shows a lower birth rate, and lower birth rate is by giving education to the ladies, and as well as the ladies got education, they also get the job, and to maintain the standard they married later, and their productivity level reduce, as well as to maintain the standard they concentrate only on one or two kids. And also the educated ladies, they really use properly the contraceptives and the family planning program. This is due to, and as well as everyone know there is a hazards of the overpopulation. And on the broad is, I mean, top is also the broad because that shows that there are maximum elderly people in Pakistan are increased because the death rate is properly controlled. And death rate is controlled due to advancement in medicines, due to number of doctors and hospitals and the different type of the medicines available, and as well as an advancement in the surgery and quick movement of the transport. Then there is a change. There is a change in the above age pyramid. And maybe in future, listen, my dear students, in future, maybe same type of the age pyramid we will face in future, that is in 2040, 2050, because it will be narrow base and broad in middle and broad at top. The next one is in the according to previous age pyramid, like as the changing shape of the population pyramid affects Pakistan workforce both now and for the future. Explain the advantages and disadvantages of the changes. So according to the previous age pyramid, like as I said, there are few children, few children, it's very easy to look after. As well as there is a chances of the more development. If a family has two kids, it means they will maintain the standard and maintain the standard. Their house will be good. They also give good education to their kids. That all come in the good standard. And broad and middle that is more worker for developing the country. Active population will increase. They will work and they also pay the taxes. It means it's a good sign for the country. And third is young are more likely to be educated. And if in case of more elderly people, they will give more advice. These are advantages. But this has also disadvantages too. Like as in case of more elderly people, so more look after is needed, more special rooms are constructed for the look after of the elderly people. In case of maximum active population, unemployment will increase and loss of educated or skilled workers because they will migrate towards the abroad and also get the job there. And more taxes needed to support older people or healthcare, as well as if elderly people get pension, it's a burden over the shoulder of the government. So my dear students, this is a complete description and explanation of the age pyramid related to distribution of age. So my dear student, the topic is ended. So I think I successfully transfer all necessary information towards your side related to the topic. Okay, thank you.